Hi there. Happy Saturday. What the heck is it's Tuesday? Monday. It is Tuesday. I'm s- yeah, I know. We're all losing track of days, right? Um, let me take that off. Wearing a new dress today, isn't it awesome? Yeah, it was beautiful to go back to my office today. I had two clients, online clients, and happy Saturday. Yeah. I had two clients at the office, or I had two virtual clients, but I always do my work from my office. This is home. I'm not at my office right now. But my sessions went beautifully, and the veil is barely there, my friends. So it continues to open or thin your access to your truth is has never been more accessible to you than right now. And it is cranking up. It is increasing by leaps and bounds. The ability, the ability to reach your truth has never been stronger or more prevalent. And it's going to increase. There's so there's a lot going on that we are being prepared for, and I couldn't be happier. It's very, very exciting. Um, we as a planet are ready to. They're feeding me the words faster. See, faster than I can say them. Um, it's the crystalline matrix. Um, has to do with the shift into 5D. And many of you, okay, I need to split this. Okay, so we have many, many aspects of ourselves. Okay, but we've chosen to incarnate at this time. Um, and we have, okay, so on this planet, we are occupying the 3D aspect of ourselves, which is the physicalness. So we are here in Earth School to understand what it's like to be embodied. And the density of our body is very, very heavy in contrast to the other dimensions. So the third dimensional aspect of ourselves is our physicalness. It's it's our flesh and bone and blood, okay? That's our 3D self. Okay, now on a frequency level, there's somebody whose grandmother is coming through. Now I'm not supposed to be doing readings tonight, and we possibly may, but that's not my intention. Um, but like I almost cannot turn off like my clairvoyance now and all of the clairs. Like the more you work with these energies, the more you get. So it's really important if you want to be a light worker, if you know that if you're being called, if you feel that you're being prepared, you're being readied, if you feel kind of like a call to rise up, to get in front of people, to help people, to be getting ready, to comfort people, to help others. If you're feeling these feelings and there's no like obvious reason why, um, it's because you are sensitive to the energetic frequencies that are shifting extremely rapidly. Well, okay, stay with what I was saying. Okay, so the upper dimensional aspects of ourselves already knows where the energetics of the planet are going. But our 3D self has a very hard time processing it or catching up to it. And it can make it hard to integrate our own energies with our own energy, because we have this knowing, this understanding, this calling, yet we're in this 3D world, in this 3D paradigm, and talking to other people who are not evolved energetically. They don't understand what we're talking about. They try to make us feel like we're nuts. And it doesn't do us any good to try to lower our frequency to address those types of people, because their mind's already made up that they're never going to listen or never going to believe you anyways. Okay, so don't waste your breath trying to force other people to wake up. Honor their journey, just like people need to honor your journey. Honor their journey and, wish them well. But you can't force awakening upon anybody. But you can let them know that if they have questions, that you're available. Because everybody's not ready. A lot of people aren't ready, and the people who are really, really afraid it's because their 3D aspect is under threat in the root chakra. They feel threatened, and it's kind of subconscious, really. So there's alarms that are going off. They're feeling panicked. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I feel like everything is collapsing around me and the rug's being pulled out from under me, and I feel like I'm going to get sucked under, or I'm in quicksand. These kinds of things are triggering everybody's lower frequencies, which is, to sum it up, fear, guilt, shame, anger, jealousy, rage, all them lower frequency things, but also our survival, which is root chakra stuff. So that is what is being flagged within our energy. So how do you not freak out? You have to come into your own heart and seek your truth. You need to seek people who speak to your frequency. You have to, there's very little filters now. Whatever you Google, pretty much, you should be able to find. Find the people who are speaking to your beliefs, to what it is. Actually, it's not so much beliefs, but what you know, what you feel. All right. There's more. Okay, so the 3D aspect is an alarm, and that's okay. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Again, they're there because that means something needs attention. So the worst thing you can do is try to shove down those feelings and pretend that they're not there, because then it's just going to grow, it's going to fester, it's going to percolate, and then it's just going to, and it's going to show up in some kind of manifestation in your physical body. And we don't want that. So we have all kinds of time and all kinds of chances and opportunities to look at our emotions and get to the bottom. Why do I feel like that? What is my body trying to tell me? And it's very easy to figure out. And just look to the main 7 chakras and start there. So if you've got something physical going on, find it in your body, or you know where it is in your body. So where is it? And then what is the connection to that body part or organ or whatever it is, and the energetic field. So, and use the main 7 chakras as your guide. Okay. All right. Okay, so collectively, from the people who are tuned in or who are going to tune in, I am getting that you're beginning to settle, and that a lot of this information has been kind of like the dust is settling a little bit. So your humanness doesn't know, but your other aspects of yourself already does know. Okay, so that's cool. So the best thing you can do now is to open your heart, relax into it, and just trust. Okay, it is trusting that the right things are going to happen for the right reasons, but you cannot just sit by and be a bystander. You have to be engaged in your life. You have to be an active role player, and you need to be the star of your life. Everybody else are characters. So they're there because they have roles to fill. So they're either teaching you things that you want to aspire to or things that you never want to be. So always find a way to be thankful for every person and every experience. So you might not wish some of this stuff on your worst enemy, and we don't want to have enemies, but still, we want to release all traumas in ourselves, release all traumas, control dramas, release tension, release bitterness. Notice what your muscles feel like. Are you tense anywhere? Is your jaw tight? Are your shoulders tight? Are you having tension here? Okay, let that come to your awareness, and then notice it, ask questions. Start looking it up, that body part, and then breathe into it. Breathe into it. Okay, I acknowledge I'm having, no, I really don't, but I'm just saying, for example, I acknowledge that I'm having a pain behind my eye. What is it that I don't want to see? I send it love, and I'm breathing into it. Bring your awareness to that body part, that location, and breathe into it. And as you do, now you're giving it attention, and it's becoming more oxygenated, and it's saying, thank you. Thank you for noticing me. And then that's going to make whatever the symptom or the core issue is come to light. You'll notice it'll come to your awareness, whatever it is, within a day and a half, and then you'll be able to process it. And it's so cool. And that's how everything works. Okay, so tomorrow's April Fool's Day, so just be careful that somebody doesn't try to jerk your chain. Be on your awareness. April 1st, April Fool, in this Aries season. And I should look in my book. There are some things that are going to be aligning, actually some extremely powerful things that are coming up. One is 4/4, April 4th. There are global meditations taking place. Be on them if you possibly can. There is, if you follow David Wilcock, he's amazing. He's got a YouTube channel. I forget what his website is called, but he had a show that had something to do with disclosure. He is a plethora of researched knowledge that is not hearsay. So the last 2 Sundays he's done live feeds 3 and 5 hours long, and he did a global meditation, a live stream meditation with over 20,000 people on there. I was on them. So after the first one, on the second episode, the following Sunday, just the other day, they were showing us, a reading of the Schumann resonance, and that there was a big shift in it. Now, the Schumann resonance is a frequency of the earth. It's like the earth's heartbeat, and it's a frequency, and it can be measured. So when everybody jumped on and was watching this and did the meditation, over 20,000 people at the same time, following this guided meditation, opening our hearts, seeing health, healing, wellness, sending love, and claiming our part in the wellness of the planet and the collective. So the measurement of that was significant, and it's called I don't know. There was originally the Maharishi Mishi Mushi Yogi. Wow, yeah, I don't have I know the name. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, started it. It may have been the first measured mass meditation. It reduces crime. Like all this stuff is measurable and it's been scientifically proven over and over and over again. But mainstream, oh, I shouldn't say that word, media washes all that away and sweeps it under the carpet because that's not who they're paying. But what is beautiful right now is that all of that stuff is washing away. All of the deep pockets and that kind of thing, it's all being washed away, revealing the truth. So what you're about to see over the coming 2 to 3 weeks, massive disclosure. Also in this disclosure is gonna, I'm pretty sure that it'll be more and more evident about our helpers from up there. If you think you are the only, if you think the humans are the only race in existence, I probably can't help you, and you probably think I'm nuts. But there's plenty of evidence out there, and it has been hush-hushed over the years, of extraterrestrial activities, and a lot of our reverse engineering, including Teflon, was reverse engineered from spaceships. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. You can do your own research. You don't need to believe me. And I don't even want you to. I want you to trust what feels right for you. Do your own research. Do your own fact checking, but don't use Snopes. Snopes is not a fact checker. There's more behind it. You can find it. The information is out there. There's some very well organized and presented and fact-checked information about what we have been being fed for a long, long time. And now the blinders are coming off, the truth is coming out, and we have our own choices now. So as we're being shown, we have a choice. We either accept it or we don't, and we move on. And then every future decision is a result based on the prior, Okay. There's going to be a massive disclosure synchronistically at Easter time. There is talk of a dark night of the soul on a planetary level. And there's also talk of a 3-day blackout. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose our electronic network temporarily. If all of it may be certain satellites get taken out or taken down. And what I'm getting is that it is some kind of a server of a massive, incomprehensible capacity that is going to be plucked out of space and confiscated for certain convictions. That's the information I just got. So the stuff that I receive, there's no way I'm the only person that receives it, okay? So there's a collective knowledge. We are there's a collective consciousness. There's all possibilities. We have access to that information. So when somebody gets an idea, there's a whole bunch of other people on the planet who get the same idea. So we might come up with something and say, oh, I hope somebody doesn't steal my idea, but you're not the only one who has that idea. And this is also documented and provable. So people who invented, there's certain inventions out there. I think one might possibly be the typewriter or the type set or something like this, where somebody invented it and created it. And there was no internet back then. Somebody else created it at the same time on the other end of the planet, on the other side of the planet. So it's people who are tapping into this collective consciousness, this pool of information. But see, everybody doesn't do something with it. We all have access to this information, but everybody doesn't take action. So usually when I say things like that, tomorrow I'll be looking online and I'll find some kind of a validation of what I just said. Like, I have no prior knowledge of what I just saw, but that information is available out there somewhere. So it's super cool that a I'm kind of allowed, or have easier access, that I'm allowed to bring it through as a clear channel and share it with you guys. I like that. It's so cool. And the more that you trust, the more you're going to get. So if you're trying to develop yourself on a spiritual level, and you're trying to tap more into how to work with your intuition and become more enlightened, it's the hardest thing to do is let go of control. It's just like I'm a Leo, and I've got a lot of Virgo. I'm like an IT geek. So I want to know the outcome all the time. Like, yeah, I want to control things. I want to know exactly what's going on and when. I don't really like surprises. I like to know. And it doesn't work. So when you are attached with a particular outcome, you are now defying all of the infinite potential, all of the other possibilities, because you have your mind set on this outcome. It's got to be that way. Well, now you're just blinding and being like ignorant to all of these other possibilities that are here. It's kind of like when you turn your house upside down looking for your keys. Now you're pissed, you're exhausted, and you're like, oh, and you just collapse back, and then you look down and your keys are right there. It's kind of like that. We think too much. We tie or affix ourselves to the outcome that we want. We don't understand there's other ways to get to a same or similar outcome. And once we release that expectation and get out of our head, that's where the magic is, and that's where the answers are. Hopefully that helps. Okay, our crystal of the day is amethyst. This is amethyst. Amethyst is purple, and it's purple quartz. Amethyst is purple quartz. It's associated with the crown chakra, which is located on top of our head, and that's the seat of our cosmic awareness. And actually, amethyst kind of rules over all of the chakras. This just happens to be a point or a wand, or there's a whole bunch of names for the different formations. Amethyst is it's a wonderful healer. Let me look, I've got all kinds of documents. I forgot to pull it up in advance. So let me do it real quick. Healing, properties. There it is, of amethyst. All right, amethyst is a natural, oh, I just remembered something else. It's great for addictions. It's wonderful to help us process with addictions. And so is lepidolite, is another one great for addictions. Okay, healing with amethyst. Amethyst is a natural tranquilizer. It relieves stress and pain, it relieves stress and strain, soothes irritability, balances mood swings, dispels anger, rage, fear, and anxiety. Amethyst alleviates sadness and grief and dissolves negativity. Amethyst activates spiritual awareness, opens intuition, and enhances psychic abilities. All right, so there you go. And of course, you can Google it yourself, and if it appeals to you, get yourself some. It's not an expensive crystal at all. Okay, it's purple quartz, amethyst, and it's a wonderful, wonderful crystal to connect with, to meditate with. You can pose a question, put your focus into the crystal, connect with the crystal. You can put your attention into there and bring yourself up like in an elevator, and bring yourself up to the top of your head, which is the crown chakra, and have a whole dialogue with ancestors, spiritual and family ancestors, other existences, other beings, but that's where you go. And then when you're done, bring yourself back in, be embodied. Like, it's really important to be present. And then amethyst is a February stone, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Aquarius, is that right? Yeah, my mother was an Aquarius. I think amethyst is an Aquarian stone, I think. I'm pretty sure. anyways, it's applicable to all of the chakras. So you don't have to just be a certain sign to use a certain crystal. And amethyst is just a big favorite. A lot of people love, 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 love amethyst. It's a wonderful crystal to work with. You can put it in your pillowcase, you can put it in your bra, you can put it in your pocket or your purse, wear it in your auric field. You can wear it in a necklace, bracelet, ring, whatever. Okay, cool. How we doing out here? Yeah, yesterday I got blasted by, I hope we're not back. Cool, good. I blocked a whole bunch of them. Okay, I'm not doing readings tonight. I do meditations with Mitchell Hedges Crystal Skull, so a lot of info will be coming to light that can't be denied. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. Oh, thanks, Chelsea. Oh, from New Zealand. That's awesome. Hey, Rachel. Yes, that is Chelsea T. We have a couple of Chelseas. That is Amethyst, and we just talked about it. Michelle, I'm a Leo Sun, Libra Moon, and Capricorn Rise. Overthinker, yeah, yeah. And it does cause stress. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Aquarius, thank you. February is Amethyst. Thank you, Misty. Yeah, my mom was Aquarius, and all my best friends are Aquarius. And being a Leo, Aquarius is the opposite. So we attract what it is in ourselves that we lack. Now, I guess we'll just talk about that for 2 seconds. Aquarius energy is it's about freedom. Oh, we just talked about this the other night. Now, if you're on my Facebook page, look at the post I put out late last night. It's a picture of the chart, current chart, where the planets are in the sky and what it means. So it's a little bit lengthy. Read through it. It's in layman's terms, so you're going to understand it. I guess in a nutshell, though, there's 2 sets of planets that are holding hands in the sky at the same degree. And what it represents is there's going to be some further restrictions. There's some more stuff that is going to continue. This whole virus thing is going to continue to spread. It's going to peak. It's going to settle down. I think, now this is not one in the post I said last night. I think we're going to have another spike around July. And then by December, we won't see it anymore. It'll have died down. Or have just dissolved away, or there may be a treatment. For God's sakes, do not get a vaccine. Don't do it. There's going to be a treatment, a very simple treatment for the people who come down with it that need additional care. And then on top of that, I just want to make sure that you understand, people who are actually dying out there are people who are lumping statistics in a big ball to continue fear. Now, because, let's just say the bad guys are on their way out because their energy has been kind of discovered and stifled. There are some, just to make it real simple, some last ditch attempts that are occurring. And so they're squeezing the last of their juice to try to really push this fear. Just don't play into it. Something I had read is from people who are like medical examiners, and they had said that there's been some like people who committed suicide, and even some people who have been who've fallen from the like actual flu are being rolled into these numbers and then shown to us. So don't trust the media. Don't trust common news. Don't do it. It is being fed. So just save yourself some stress. Save yourself some additional anguish. Turn off as much as you possibly can. Maybe check it once a day. But don't get all tangled up in it, because you're burning your energy, and we don't want that. The best thing you can do is to go within. Go to the light within. Don't go to any lights outside of yourself. Go to the light within. Okay, now, around Easter time, there's going to be some massive, massive events of awakening, enlightenment, where it's going to be undeniable. There's going to be something to do with Trinity, with threes, with what's the Irish three thing, the Trinity, Is there an Irish Trinity something? I think is it 3 circles? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like 3 circles. It's almost like the seed of life. Oh yeah, there's the Celtic knot. I don't know if is that 3? There's something 3. Um, and there's an Irish symbol that represents it. The tri something. Anyways, um, yeah, I know. We will pull through because we are healing. And it's already done. It's already done. So the only thing that we need to do is keep our light up and bright. Don't give in to any fear at this point. Just trust in the process. It's on. Um, and there's no going back. So game on. Be in the light. Open your heart. Help one another. Check on each other. Oh yeah, another big deal is forgiveness. Big, 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 big deal. So the more whoever has wronged you, and even the times that you were not nice to yourself, that you were a traitor to yourself, that you did things that were maybe not in your best interest, this is a big, big time of forgiveness. So if you can bring yourself to the frequency of forgiveness and then compassion, lots of bonus points. It's really going to take a lot of certain energies out of your field, and then it'll fill up with light. Okay, so definitely, actually, let's take a couple minutes right now. If you'd like, you can join me. Oh, the whole power just flickered in my house. Yeah, okay, so let's make sure the lights are still on. All right. Yeah, there is something going on. Okay, it's all right. So just if you'd like to join me right now, just close your eyes for a minute. Come into your body, your physical body. Be aware of your physical body. Okay, take a couple of nice deep breaths, being aware of your body. Okay, allow any little pockets of stress to relax and come to the surface. I am just lit up tingling already. This stuff is already working. So continue to breathe. I'm going to help you out here. So just follow along as best as you can. The stress that you have in your body that you are aware of, allow it to come to the surface. However that looks for you, there's no wrong way. You can visualize it, you can will it or wish it, but all of these energies that you're holding on to in your physical body, any tension, any deception, any heaviness, allow it right now to surface. Okay, relax. Relax your face. Relax your head. Allow your mind to relax. Allow your neck and your throat to relax. Allow your upper shoulders. Let those tensions out. Breathe. Allow your shoulder blades to relax. Allow your chest to relax. Notice what your stomach feels like. Is it tight? Relax. Relax your chest and your stomach. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves. Relax your feet. Allow yourself to completely relax. Continue to breathe. Now, as you're in this beautiful state of relaxing a little deeper and a little deeper, in a beautiful, serene state of mind, all these little air bubbles of things that have happened and energies that were not in your favor, just like little carbonation bubbles, are coming up to the surface. Just allow for this. Continue to breathe and be in this beautifully relaxed state. And let me help you to bring these things to the surface. Excellent, great. Okay, now imagine yourself scooping up all of these little bubbles. Okay, all these little bubbles of not good experiences in your life that you've been hanging on to for a long time. Okay, scoop them from your feet all the way up your legs. You bring this, you're scooping it up. Maybe use a basket. You could use whatever you like. Just see yourself scooping them all up. And there's no weight to them. It's not getting heavy at all. But it's getting a lot. The higher you get, there's more and more and more. Okay, and lift it up through your neck and through your face to the top of your head. Okay, and then stop about 8 inches to a foot or so above your head with all of these bubbles of negativity from any time in your life. Okay, now we're going to, okay, what's going on right now is there's a dove. There's a dove that's entering the space. So in your imagination, notice that a dove has entered your space. Now, all of these scooped little bubbles that you have is going to turn to it looks like a soot, a mist, a sooty mist, okay? And then this dove is going to, actually, we're just going to do it. I'm not going to tell you ahead of time. Okay, so we're going to turn these bubbles to dust. That's what. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to count down from 5. So notice up in your hands, everything that you've scooped, all these little bubbles are going to turn each one to a little speck of dust. In 5, and after it turns to dust, we're going to drop our hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Allow all of these bubbles, see these bubbles turning to dust. Little speckles of dust and staying up in the air. They're suspended in the air. Okay, drop your arms. Okay, now with your intention, you can say this in your mind if you like. Thank you for all of these experiences. I will apply the lessons. This dust or these bubbles of energy no longer serve me. I release them to be recycled for good. Breathe. Okay. The dove above you gives you a nod. Notice the dove come down towards all of this soot that is suspended above your head. And the dove dips into the cloud of soot, of dust, and goes up. All the dust, the whole dust cloud goes up and up with the dove and vanishes into the cosmos, knowing it's going to be recycled for good. Breathe. Now, every space that had a bubble, open your crown chakra, top of your head. See a white cone from the center of your head opening out above your head. And allow now beautiful white sparkling energy coming in through your crown and filling in every little bubble that used to be occupied with negative energy. And this is intelligent energy. It knows what to do. It knows where to go. Just see it and feel it. Fall into the space that used to be occupied by a negative bubble. Hey, just allow these to continue to flood into your crown chakra and fill in every single little void. And now every other place in your body that there feels a void, anything at all. Allow your complete body to fill with these beautiful white bubbles of light. It's very happy, very light. It is excited energy. It's cleansing energy. It's kind of like a new can of pop. It's very bubbly and it's effervescent. It's cleansing. Okay, see and feel your whole body filled with this excitement. Feel your heart expand with joy and gratitude. Feel how awesome that feels. You have all of this love light occupy your entire body. And with your intentions in your mind, you just say thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you to whatever it is, how you label God. Thank you. Take a nice deep breath. I could feel your guys' like light body, like we're all kind of connected, and it's kind of like we're all intertingling here. Very cool. Okay, see the cone from the center of your head up. See that begin to dissolve. Okay, and close. Well, no, we don't want to close it, but bring our energy back into our whole body now. So everything's in the body. Okay, come back into bring your full awareness into your body. When you're ready, open your eyes. Smile. Woo! Okay, make sure we're grounded too, okay? Make sure your feet are touching the floor and connect to the center of the earth, which is getting ready to turn into a diamond frequency. You'll hear more about this in the future, near future. So just in your imagination, see the center of the earth changing from iron to diamond, and allow diamond light to come up from the center of the earth, up, 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 up to the soles of your feet, up through your legs, knees, legs, torso, and let it stop at your heart. And now see the diamond energy in your heart spread like lightning, little fractals touching every single one of them bubbles in your entire body. And now let's use amethyst, purple. Bring down amethyst light from the cosmos and bring it down through your head and bring it down all the way down to your heart and allow it to spread out through all your blood vessels. Just imagine your whole blood network, your whole, all of the little vessels, and fill them with this beautiful light purple light. And allow these energies to intertwine and intermingle and fill your entire being. Wow. Okay, I think we did it. Yeah, we're in pretty good repair here. Okay, sweet. Come all the way back into your body. Bring your complete awareness into your physicality. Okay, move around a little bit. Open your eyes. Let me know how you're feeling there. That was pretty cool. You never quite know how things are going to go. All right, how are we feeling? How are we doing? Did you like that? Thank you, Dennis. Love you too, bud. Love you too, Don. Thank you. All right, so last but not least, we're going to do a card. And hmm, I brought this deck today. It's Wisdom of the Oracle. There's a damn, I don't know what to do about that glare. Oh, there it is. Wisdom of the Oracle. This is one of Collette Reid's decks. Thank you for the hearts. The artistry is beautiful. Okay. And please book a reading. I need to stay busy here with paying clients, but at least I've learned that I'm eligible for unemployment. So that's cool. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to ask to please receive the right information that needs to be conveyed right now to all who are present and ever will be as they are tuned into this recording. Well, you can't see it. Okay. Okay, so the card number is 11, which is 11 is always a portal, going through a portal. The card is called By the Book. Okay, it's in reverse. It's upside down, but I'm gonna, there's my little holder. See if I put it here, if you can, nope. If I carefully put it here, maybe you can see it. Wait, this is kind of sucky. How can I show you this without lights? This is a pain in the ass. I don't know how to be able to let you see. Oh, here we go. By the book. And see the elephants there? And the number 11. Okay. And I will let you know what Collette Reid says about this card. Now, for her deck, when the card is reversed, she calls that protection mode. It's not going to stay. So number 11. Okay, number 11. I can't even find the gosh darn here. Table of contents. Number 11 by the book, page 40. Okay, I'm just going to say number 4 is a number of foundation, and we are moving into a new world. And we are going to be, we're establishing this new foundation based on a crystalline matrix with a diamond core. We're in for some really awesome stuff, guys. What did I say? Page 40, I think I said? Yeah, because it's number 4. 40 by the book. So I have to find the protection part. By the book. Essential meanings are abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, and universal laws. Okay, and then the protection messages. Now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve. regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group, take a stand, and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. Wow, guys, right? Holy cow. Super cool, isn't it? Yeah, all right. So there we go. Let me know how you like that little meditation session. That was pretty cool. I never know what's going to come in. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Are there any other comments in here? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, good. That felt great. That felt great. I'm tingling. Me and my woman will do a reading. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. All right. Okay, guys, we did. Oh, guess what? So there's 11. We changed to 13. That's the number of the goddess. Yeah, numerology is a thing. Coincidences are not a thing. There are no such things as coincidences. It's synchronicity. So notice, you will notice more synchronicity in your life, and that is the beginning of awakening. It's the universe tapping on your shoulder saying, are you ready to wake up? Are you ready to wake up to yourself? Are you ready to live in your truth? And how can you take more positive action in your life and be the star, superstar, right, of your life? Okay. All right, I think we did it. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll be here again. Who knows what time, but I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday, April 1st. Don't get taken by April Fool, people. And know that when it's Easter time, we're in for some super big deals. It's a really big deal. We're going to see certain things in the sky. There's going to be evidence of having help from beyond just here. I think we'll end on that. All right, sweet. So thank you again. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts and shares. And please recommend, anybody who might be interested in this kind of thing. And then my website is suzy-woo.com. I made it very easy. You can look at everything that I offer. There's good descriptions there. You can pick what it is that you want, click it and order it, and then I'm going to email you, and we'll close it on a date and a time. You can have a reading or a healing session over the phone, over Skype, or completely remote. We can do it over email. So super easy, very accessible. Everything is just as effective, whether it's in person or remote. If you look at my website and look at the testimonials, a woman from Germany wrote me an awesome testimonial. I did a healing for her daughter who no longer needed surgery. And then I did 2 sessions for her, and she was suffering from Hashimoto's, which is throat chakra, and swelling in her eyes. And because she didn't have physical pain, the doctors wouldn't do anything about it. So I did a couple of sessions on her, and within 6 weeks, all of the swelling went down, and the doctors have no idea what happened. So energy medicine is a thing. It's a real thing, and it's very, very simple. Anybody can do it, and it's as simple as tapping into the universal field. And well, I work with other beings as well, but it's just directing things. It's being a clear channel. It's getting your ego out of the way, and that's how things work. You got to stop thinking. Don't think about things. You have to step aside, put your ego to the side, and be a clear channel. And just whatever comes through, you just gotta allow it to go through. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to be teaching all this stuff. I'm going to start putting that stuff together for you so you can learn with some techniques that'll help you. I still have to write it, but it's all up in here, but I'll get it done. Okay. Any closing questions, comments? A link. Yep, it is my website. It is suzy-wo.com. And then /services. Everything is there. Hello. Oh, how do I say your name? Natursha? Natursha? Hi, Kathy. Oh, and then there's a bunch of people who are looking for readings. I'm not doing readings tonight. Okay. All right, sweet. You're welcome. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Share, and you can come back and watch this anytime. The frequency's there. So there is no such thing as like time and space. That's all Saturnian things, and we're exiting that. We're going to be doing space travel before you know it. We're going to be doing, we're going to be tapping into free energy. There's going to be no carbon footprint. There's going to be no waste, and we're going to be more community focused and unity in the community. That's where we're going. That's where we're heading really fast. All right, I need to shut up now. All right, guys, it's 10:30. I'm going to let you all go. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oop, I got to get your hug. All right, I will be back here tomorrow at some random time. Just be a follower of my Facebook page. And oh, you can subscribe to an email list on my website too, which I need to send everybody a message. So I'm going to be doing that probably within the next day or so. Just go to my website. It'll come up. You can subscribe to my email or newsletter that I'll write. All right, sweet. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much. And make sure you live a life that makes you want to say, woo! I am Suzy Woo. And with that, good night. Have a beautiful one. Bye-bye.